Hello, online crew. Welcome to today's live, where I'm talking a little bit about self-sabotage, procrastinating, making excuses, getting out of your own way, like kind of what it really takes to sort of get some results. Firstly, I just want to say thank you for your patience yesterday. I had to cancel this live yesterday and postpone it to today. Chemo hit me a little bit harder than I thought it might this week. So yeah, I just couldn't do it yesterday. And this is just the journey that I'm on in the next few months. Sometimes I'll be good, sometimes I won't, and I just have to adjust accordingly. But I am feeling better, much better today than I was yesterday. And so here we are. For this week, I just want to let the coaching community know your training tomorrow is on basically how I'm creating my content from like my reels and TikToks from scratch, the process that I go through. So from content idea to creating it on TikTok, to editing, to going on Instagram, to like how I do all the things and how I even repurpose some of my content. So I'm walking you through how I go through that whole process. So if you're in my coaching community, you want to catch that exclusive training for you tomorrow. And I'll also be live tomorrow again as well. So let's talk about self-sabotage, procrastination, all the things that might be kind of holding you back. Because in this industry, particularly of social selling and network marketing, MLM, whatever you want to call it, we're all in like, how do I kind of explain it? We're not all in the same company. We're all in different companies, but the vehicle that we're in is the same for like tens of thousands of people. So, you in your particular company, whatever that is, there is like probably thousands and thousands and thousands of people in that company. All the products are the same. The company's the same. The comp plan's the same. The opportunity is the same. Everything's the same. So why is it that some people can do really well and some people really, really struggle? It's got nothing to do with the vehicle and everything to do with you. And this is where self-sabotage comes in, because often it's everything to do with us, whether we make it in this industry or not. And some of us just need to get out of our own way and, just do a little bit more or realize a few things. And I really want to share in this sort of training the cost that it's coming to you for sitting in that procrastination, for sitting in that fear of what people, think, for sitting in that hesitation of doing the video or doing the reel or doing the story, doing all the things. Like, what is that really costing you? And that's what I want to share in this video, because sometimes when we sort of, highlight the costs, it can help us move a little bit more, which is, my goal for you. So are you standing in your own way, do you think? Like, be honest enough to admit that. Do you really think you're standing in your own way? Some of you will very quickly be able to say, absolutely, I'm standing in my own way. I know I'm standing in my own way, and I know I've got to get out of my own way. And you can own that, but the next step is actually doing something about it. Others of you, you're probably still in like a lot of excuses and not really realizing it's you that needs to step out of your own excuses and stop believing that it's your circumstances or your family or your finances or the algorithm or social media isn't working for you, or the platform's not working for you. All of those things that we blame as to why we're not getting results. It's generally, those things can have an impact, but it's not the main thing. The main thing is generally what we are or aren't doing. And self-sabotage looks like, I'll start on Monday. I'll do that live tomorrow. I'll wait till I have more experience. I'll wait till I learn more. I'll wait till I've got more skills. I'll wait till I know more about that. I'll wait till I feel more confident about that. I'll wait till I have more money to do that. I'll wait till life settles down a little bit, and then I'll get into it. Like full of those kind of things. That's what self-sabotage looks like. So if you're kind of full of those kind of excuses, that's what we want to sort of move past, because that's only keeping you stuck. So let's kind of talk about, what that kind of looks like. Self-sabotage looks like procrastination, perfection, wanting everything to be perfect, fear of judgment, fear of what people are going to think, overthinking. That's all self-sabotage, all those kind of things. And I know these particular videos will never get as many views as the ones when I talk about a social media strategy or something that got me more sales or something that got me results. People bypass these videos. But this is the kind of stuff that you need to work on more than the skill of social media, because it's you that makes it happen, nobody else. Okay, just you. The problem with self-sabotage and procrastination and perfection and overthinking and all those kind of things is it's actually keeping you hostage to your future progress. Your hesitation, your lack of action, all those kind of things are just slowing everything down for you. And I'm sure that's not what you want for yourself. Or if you're a leader in a team and you've got team members underneath you that are sitting in procrastination or frustration or hesitation, you don't want that for them either. So we need to encourage everyone around us to sort of keep moving and get out of this self-sabotage, okay? But here's the real cost. I want to share with you the real cost of what hesitation and procrastination and overthinking really looks like. The first thing is time. Every time you put something off, every time you think, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll wait till Monday, you are wasting time that you will never, ever get back. Time is a really precious commodity and you want to make the most of it. But every time you procrastinate, every time you hesitate, every time you don't go live, every time you don't post that reel, every time you don't post that story, you're just wasting like a lot of brain space around that. But without the action, you are literally just wasting your time. And nobody wants that. So while you're thinking about that piece of content, or you're thinking about that live video you should do, or you're thinking about that reel you should have created, or you're thinking about that post that you should have written, somebody's already written it and got a lead. Somebody's already written it and posted it and got a sale. Somebody's already building their audience. Somebody's already moving by taking the action. So, time is a very precious commodity. And the worst thing is, like, the biggest issue isn't making mistakes. The biggest issue is losing time, losing days, losing weeks, losing months, losing years, sitting in this procrastination and this self-sabotage. You can't get back time. So just have a think about that for a minute. How much time do you think you've wasted? A week, a month, a few months, 6 months, years, sitting in a self-sabotage. So something to really think about. We only live once. We've got to make the most of it. If there's something I've learned over the last couple of months with my health journey, time is precious and we want to make the most of it. Okay. Second thing, opportunities. When you procrastinate and you self-sabotage and you overthink things, you are missing opportunities all around you. You're missing the opportunity for people to follow you. You're missing the opportunity to attract leads. You're missing the opportunity to attract sales. You're missing the opportunity to be creative. You're just missing opportunities all around you. You don't want to do that. You won't even see opportunities when you are sitting in procrastination and hesitation. They'll just pass you by. So that's really sad when people, don't take opportunities where in front of them. You just won't even see them. They'll bypass you. So if you're sitting in procrastination and hesitation and you're stalling, you are missing the opportunity for that next prospect that you could help with a product of yours, or that rock star team member that's been watching you or is watching you because you're putting content out there that could change your business. You're missing that opportunity. They'll go and join somebody else. They'll go and buy their product from somebody else because you're not just showing up. So you're missing opportunities all around you by sitting back. The third one is the confidence that you could be growing in yourself to build an amazing, a business. Most people think that confidence, comes after action. Like, I'll do that when I feel more confident. I'll do that when I learn more. I'll do that when I feel a little bit more better about myself, or when I lose some weight on camera, to go on camera or whatever it is. Most people think confidence comes, you know, you know, after the action and not before, but it doesn't work that way. If you don't get out of your own way and start to do things a little bit scared and just show up and do the things and post the reel and write that piece of content and do all the things, you'll never get the confidence you need to build a thriving business. Confidence doesn't come before action. It comes after. So you've got to take the action first to get the confidence. But if you sit in self-sabotage and procrastination and hesitation and don't do the things that you need to do, then you'll never get the confidence to really build a great business. So you're doing yourself a disservice by not growing your confidence by taking that action scared. Okay, so that's a huge cost. You're not going to be growing your confidence in any way if you're sitting back. Okay. The fourth thing ultimately is your goals and dreams. I mean, if you're in this industry and you joined a business in this industry, you joined for a reason. And if you're in the business side of it, then I'm sure there's income goals that you had for yourself. Maybe you haven't achieved them. So there's goals and there's dreams, and it's not really about the money. It's about what the money gives you. Is it freedom? Is it staying home with kids? Is it living the lifestyle that you want? Is it going on more holidays? Is it, all those kind of things that, we dream for and we wish for? They're all on hold when you self-sabotage. They're all on hold when you hesitate. And you don't post that reel and you don't put that piece of content out there to get the leads, to get the sales. You're just putting your goals and your dreams on hold, and you're making your fears bigger than your dreams, which is really sad. You don't want to do that. You don't want to make your fears bigger than your goals and your dreams. And, when you self-sabotage and you sit back and you procrastinate and you overthink, that's exactly what you're doing. Okay. There's really only here and now, and you want to take advantage of that. Okay. The last thing that you are really sacrificing is your own potential. You'll never really see your own potential when you sit back and procrastinate and overthink. You'll never really realize what you could have achieved for yourself or for your family, or the lives you could have impacted with the products that you could have shared, or the lives that you could have impacted with, the business that you're in, talking about the business and helping other people join the business and helping them earn income. Like, their lives that you could impact, you'll never see the potential of that. So get out of your own ego, get out of your own way, and start realizing the potential that you have, because everyone has potential. You have potential. You have great potential in this industry. Everybody has. They don't realize their potential a lot of the time because they're sitting in their own way. You're not creating the content that you should. You're not reaching out to the people that you should. You're not consistent as you should be. You're not creating the reels that you should be. You're just not doing the things that you need to do. So you'll never really realize that potential that you've got if you sit in that fear and that overwhelm. And that you don't want to do that. You want to realize your own potential, but your potential doesn't sit in your comfort zone. Your potential sits in taking action before you're ready, taking action scared, being real, raw, authentic. Take me yesterday. I mean, I did have to cancel this live yesterday because the chemo hit me pretty hard the day before, and I'm feeling much better today. I don't feel fabulous, I will admit, but I feel much better today. I still did a video yesterday from my bed and just said, well, this is about as raw and real as it gets. Most people share all the good stuff on social media and not the real stuff. And this is real and this is me. And I still had a message to share, even though I was suffering yesterday. I was really sick yesterday. I still put a piece of content up, not through obligation, but just through wanting to share the real, the raw, and the authentic, because so many people think they need to be perfect on social media and share all the good stuff and the good stories. Not enough of you share the real and the raw and the authentic. And I've had a number of people across platforms share messages with me saying, thank you. You've made me realize I need to get out of my own way. If you can sit there and do a video going through chemo and still have a positive attitude, I need to get out of my own way, basically. So I know there was a purpose to the piece of content that I shared yesterday. Would have been easy for me not to share? Absolutely. But it gives me the confidence to continue to share because I know it inspires people in different ways. Not everyone wants to hear, everybody's story and what's going on for them. And I get that. But there are a lot of people who are inspired by me sharing the real raw things that I'm going through. And that helps me build the confidence. Like I was saying, one of the costs is confidence. So you don't get that when you sit back and hide. And if there's one thing I'll say when the chips are down and things are not moving the way that you would like them to in your business or in finances or in your life or in relationships or whatever's going on for you, health, it's not a time to retreat. It's not a time to back away. It's a time to step up and own your challenges and step into the person that you know you can be to face those challenges. Most people, when things are going not well, they retreat, whether it's health or it's business. Like in business, in this industry, they stop turning up to team calls. They stop, looking at the chats. They stop posting content. They just start retreating. Health-wise, it's easy to feel emotionally unwell about that and retreat from showing up and things like that. I'm still showing up. And I'm still doing the things as long as I'm physically able, which I am. Yesterday I wasn't. Today I am. But it's about owning your own emotions and evaluating, what you need to do to get to where you need to go. It's very easy for us to feel, woe is me, nothing's working, and then just back away from the things that we know we need to do. We're bigger and better than that. And it all comes down from the action that you take. So I don't know whether this video has helped anybody listening. I just want to encourage you to consider the costs that I've mentioned in this video of you self-sabotaging yourself by procrastinating, hesitating, sitting back, not doing the things that you know you need to do. You're just delaying your progress. You're delaying your goals and your dreams. You're delaying your confidence. You're delaying your growth. You're delaying your financial growth as well. And nobody wants that for you. We want you to thrive and become confident and be that person that is an inspiration to other people. And ultimately, when you help other people, you'll end up, helping yourself. You know how that saying goes in this industry. You help other people get what they want, and then you'll get everything that you want. Okay. So food for thought, bottom line, don't choose comfort or step away when the chips are down. Step up, face your challenges, do what you know you need to do, even if you do it scared in some ways. Okay. So reminder, coaching community members for your exclusive training tomorrow, where I'll be walking you through my whole kind of content creation process, whether I'm sick or whether I'm not, it's the same thing. So hopefully that will help you streamline maybe what you're doing. And I'll also be live tomorrow talking a little bit more about the content that I'm creating at the moment, with the journey that I'm going on the moment, and how that's helping me getting more views and more engagement. Just might help you too. So I'll catch you live tomorrow. Bye.